Hello everyone, Howling Wolf here from unreliablegamers. We're going to play some Starbound, and going to have fun doing it. I'm going to show you Starbound anyway. This is a RPG action game with same sort of concept as Minecraft and Terraria. Currently in beta, released yesterday or today, whichever time zone you're in. Made by Chucklefish Games, which is a English-based company? United Kingdom-based company? No idea. But let us jump into this world. I've already played a few hours. I'm going to jump into a character that I've already done. Just basically because I don't want to bore you all with things and other things that you really want to find out yourself when you start up this game. You can see there is single player, multiplayer options, and quit. Obviously, there's a quit button. Duh. Obviously, there's an options button. Duh. Multiplayer is basically an IP and a password if you have one set. The server comes with your Steam download. When you boot up this game, you'll get a box that says the launcher window, and one button will be to play Starbound, and the other button will be to launch the server, or your own server. Single player, you'll get the same option screen to bring up this, except when you click on your character, it will take you straight into the game. 6 different species, you can customize a lot of them. They're like male, female, like robots, like avians, like gorilla people, like everything, like plants. Not even going to bother going into that. You can have fun exploring that yourself. That is one of the beauties of this game, the infinite possibilities that you will find. So I'm going to choose my character that I've played a little bit. It's an avian. The name of the character is Dustbringer. So let's just open this one up. And you'll find that I'm on my ship, which is where you spawn. You'll spawn on your ship, you'll respawn on your ship, and this is the ship that you travel to different planets with. So, firstly I'm going to cover the ship and different travel things. So you have an inventory on your ship, so if you want to keep stuff on your ship and not down there, you can keep it up here. There's tech crafting and 3D printers, which I haven't even got into the story. Fuel, which I only have 20 of, because I'm poor. Or I haven't bothered to fill it up yet. And navigation. So navigation is really cool in the fact that you can just like take off to distant planets and stuff. You can set a planet as your home and just click a button and go to it. Tired. And it's really cool. So I'm just gonna... This is a thing you can do in the game at the moment. I don't know why you can do it at the moment, but you can leave your planet you're currently on and go back to the same planet. And it doesn't use fuel. So I'm going to do that because I want to show you the cool animation that they have behind this. So you'll pull up and you'll authenticate with the screen. It's really fancy and stuff, and you'll get all this spooling FTL drive stuff. And here, it's really cool. I'm just going to pull this down here. And you'll jump into FTL, faster than light hyperspace, whichever sci-fi name you'd like to call it. Really cool sort of animation. I can get up. Whoops. If I close this window, I can get up and I can walk around through my spaceship while we travel in space at hyperspeed. You can customize your ship any way you like. However, different species will spawn with different designed ships. I have spawned with this designed ship because that is the avian ship. Later in the game, you can customize it however you want, but at the moment, this is what you spawn with. Different species get different types of ships. Haven't played with anything but avian yet. Probably a bad idea to do this now, considering I haven't played any character but avian, or species but avian. But I like avians. They're nice. They have plumage. Or feathers, or whatever. I don't know. They're cool. So, hotbars up here, like Minecraft, starts with 1, ends with 0. The end. When you haven't selected something on your hotbar, which you can see now, I have nothing selected, your left mouse button will be default, which is my sword. my broken Phoenix sword. Swipe, swipe, swipe. If I click something on the right hand side with an open inventory shot on the right hand side, oh, excuse me, I will engage my bow. Hold down left click, and you fire arrows. Basic stuff. Infinite arrows though. And if you get it right when your bow flashes, you can see my bow flashing, you'll get extra damage. It'll go faster and further. You get a hang of it eventually. Standard controls, WASD, SWAD. Duh. Space is jump, jump, and shift is to walk slowly while holding down left or right. Right. So that covers the sort of control aspects. Q is to throw items. Pick that up. E is to interact with items, so I hover my mouse over this and I press E and it will open the door. Machine, press E and it will open the menu and whatnot. It's how you interact with things. You press E while hovering over it. Other hotkeys that you'll find useful: I will take you to your inventory and character stuff so you can equip armor and see your stats. J will take you to your quest journal to look at your quests in progress completed, and if you have multiple quests you can set as current or abandon the quest. I don't know why you'd abandon quest, but yeah. What's the other key? C is basic crafting, so what you can craft on your person. And I feel like I've forgotten a key here. Probably have. Gonna continue anyway. I'll remember it. So we'll beam down. Beam me down, Scotty, which he never actually said. We'll beam him down anyway. So welcome to my humble home, which I have spent 3 hours on. As you can see, door, stone, wood. Very much primitive, like the early days of Minecraft. And it's really cool, actually. I love my house. Not really, but it's very nice. Keeps me safe at night. Fireplace or campfire, good for cooking food. Crafting table allows you to craft more complex things. And the furnace allows you to furnace things or smelt things. So you put what you want to smelt in there, which is iron ore, whatever. You need 3 pieces of any ore, basically, I think, to smelt into one bar. You put it in there and you click smelt and it smelts it all smooth as. Same with campfire, you put in there, whatever. Doesn't require fuel of any kind, not like Minecraft or anything like that. So yeah, you don't have to worry about that sort of stuff. Crafting is good in the fact that you won't have to go to a wiki when you want to know how to craft something. Excuse me. As long as you have learned, or as long as you know how to craft something. So for example, a distress beacon, which I will find. So, where are you? There it is, distress beacon. So you'll see what it requires. It requires pixels, which is the currency, which you can see in the top right hand corner of my screen. You'll see, and all the other items it requires, so silver bars, copper bar, iron bars, and wooden planks. It may seem like a lot, especially when it comes to wood, but you get a lot of wood when you cut down a tree, so don't freak out over that. And yeah, fun. In the top left you'll see my health and stamina, and the name of my character obviously is Dustbringer. Random generated name, because I couldn't be bothered. I just wanted to get into the game. Bed does not skip night like Minecraft, but it does allow you to recover health. Very useful if you are dying, and you will die a lot. You do not regen health. I will warn you now. Don't go willy-nilly. You will not regen health, and you can't just teleport to your ship and regen health there. You'll need a bed or some other device to regen your health. However, for example, I don't know why, but if you get into a battle like this and you start to die, you can actually just click this button over here and beam up to your ship and escape it. No idea why you can still do that while you're in combat. It seems a bit unbalanced, but I guess that's a design choice, or they might change it later when Vader's not around or whatever. Who knows? But it is a lot of fun, and I would recommend checking this out, definitely. But I have not finished my review. I do not know why I said that. But yeah. So it works the same premise. You can use this matter manipulator to cut down anything, dirt, be it, or anything in between. You'll pick it up if you get near it. Farms work the same principle. You need a hoe like Minecraft, and you hit ground, and it goes like that. You can jump on ground. Does nothing. Right. Pretty much everything in this game, whatever you can see, you can break it. No joke. Everything is breakable, as long as you have the tool to break it with. The matter manipulator, in that sort of case, breaks pretty much everything. You're not going to find anything that you're not going to be able to break with a matter manipulator. To my knowledge, but I've only 3 hours in, I could definitely be wrong. And it's very likely I probably am, considering I'm not that far into the game. So when you spawn, you'll get some basic materials, you'll get the matter manipulator, you'll get a broken sword like I have in my left mouse bar, you'll get a torch, which I don't know whether it has infinite battery. I hope it has infinite battery, that'd be awesome. But you can see here it's got a nice effect. Doesn't just shine everywhere, you have to aim at places, and it'll only cover certain areas. It's got a nice shader. It's one of the few reasons why a low-end computer might struggle at the moment, because it's not completely optimized. You will have some problems if you're running a low-end computer at the moment. The recommended CPU is an i3, is minimum. Recommended, Pentium quad-core is the minimum. However, it is recommended for an i3 CPU. So an i3 CPU, or whatever is AMD equivalent is recommended. It works. This game works on Mac, Linux, and Windows on the Steam client. So it's very, very universally accessible. They are currently looking at to the future, once it's in full version, of releasing it on PS Vita. Excuse me, and PlayStation 4. So that's going to be a little while off yet, though, because they're still in beta on the original PC game. So you have a lot of stuff, like, straight up the bat. It's probably overwhelming, especially even if you played Minecraft. This is ridiculously overwhelming. The controls are slightly different, and they don't feel right, and it just doesn't sit right with you, especially if you've played Minecraft. Because if you've played Minecraft, you'll know that E is inventory, and shift will make you squat down, and crazy stuff. Your mind will be all confused for about an hour. No, actually more like 10 minutes, because this game control system is really intuitive, and it's not that much different to Minecraft in the way that the hotkeys aren't necessarily placed close together, but they make sense. So I is inventory and C is crafting. It makes sense. I for inventory, C for crafting. Not exactly a hard concept to get your head around. Very simple, straight to the point. For those of you who are really picky and like to, change all your key bindings, that is not yet implemented. So don't come into this game thinking you can change all the key bindings to Minecraft. Not yet in existence. You'll have to wait until they implement that. However, don't let that stop you buying this game, because it is one of the best games I've played this year, especially when it comes to indie development games. And I've played a lot of indie development games this year. And quite frankly, this, I'm going to say it, it tops Terraria. No joke. I don't know whether it's on par with Minecraft. We'll have to see when it gets to full version. But at the moment, it certainly looks like it might live up to the expectation of being just as good as Minecraft. especially because this has more NPC, more infinite possibilities, and more RPG sort of elements, especially if you like RPG. If you like RPG, buy the game now and have a play around with it, and then come back maybe like a month or something down the track, because this is supposed to be a very heavily based RPG quest sort of game, where you get quests from different people and NPCs on different planets to go to different planets to get things into. It's really, really cool and very, very affordable. It's not going to blow your budget. It's available on all platforms, and quite frankly, you will have a ball with this, especially if you play with friends. Runs on the same principle of IP like Minecraft does, except it seems to be more like forgiving when it comes to IP and timing out and everything. Different port number, so don't worry, Minecraft users, if you're running a server, different port number. Works with Hamachi. I tried Hamachi before. Some people are having problems with it. I didn't have any problems, like booted up straight away and it worked. So I don't know whether it's based on computer basis. Yeah, very cool game. You can pick it up on Steam for $15. You can pick it up on their website at starbound.com, I think. Or just Google Starbound, it will come up for $15. Or you can buy the game on the Humble Bundle store for $15. Or if you're feeling very generous and you want your friends to come and join you, you can buy a 4-pack for $45. All of that's in US. I'm not entirely sure what the conversion is. You'll have to check your local pricing for that. But it is a very cool game. I highly recommend checking it out. And it's one of the funnest games I've played. Expect to see more on the channel with this in terms of this game. We might start a series. Who knows if it gets if we really get into it. But so far I'm really into it. Blood Sniper 9 is looking forward to playing it. He hasn't actually purchased it, but he's looking so forward to playing it. And Nickelodeon hasn't really hopped on the bandwagon yet, but we'll get him on there. This game is thoroughly enjoyable. I'm only 3 hours in, and I can't wait to see the infinite possibilities that it'll bring me. So, thank you for watching, and this is Howling Wolf signing out.